Hello, welcome to part 2 of this level 3 Microsoft Word session. In this session, we will be looking at making a table of contents for a handbook and how to track changes. So let's start off with how to do a table of contents. So I have a draft of a handbook for GenCar Technology. It's about what they stand for, who they are, their mission, their leaders, their achievements, and so forth. So I would like you to watch very carefully how I show you how to do a table of contents. Now the way I'm going to be showing you is based upon using headings. So it's based upon using headings, alright? So you'll find the headings inside your home tab, yeah? So please watch very carefully. Now headings are based on the size of words. So H1 is large, H2 is smaller than H1, and then there's H3, H4. But for this purpose, I'm just going to go to heading 1 and heading 2, just to give you an idea. Now there are other ways you could do this table of contents. You could even do it manually. So if you are happy to do this section manually, then please feel free to do so. So let me just do it this way, and then if you're happy to do yours manually, then you could do that. So I'm starting off. So I would like my first words, who are we, to be my main heading for my first page. So I'm gonna press on heading 1. Let's make this probably about 28. Yeah. Oops. My words first. 28. Right. So all of my main headings for the page will be heading 1, and the size will be 28. Inside my page, who we are, I'm going to have 3 points: our mission, our leader, and what we do. My next page will be our achievements. So I'm going to turn this into heading 1 as well, and I'm going to change the size of my words to 28. Inside of this page, our achievements, I'm going to have just 2 points: high rating and customer satisfaction. And my last heading, I'm going to have heading 1 is conclusion. Size will be 28. Right, so by looking at this, I'm going to have at least 3 pages. And so this is my page 1. This is the content for my page 1. Then there is page 2. This is my content for page 2. And then my page 3 will be the conclusion for GenCar Technology. Just something to make it look more interesting. So let me see what I have in my clip arts. If I have anything. Nothing in my clip arts, it seems. Nothing whatsoever. Okay, let me just use some picture. Okay. There we are. That will do. And then I'm going to change my page background as well. So I'm going to page layouts, change page color, change it to Yeah, I like that look. Right. So this is my cover page. Page 2 will be my table of contents page, and then my information will flow. So who we are. Right. So I'm going to start to type my words. Then this is just a this is just a sample, okay? So please don't read too much into it. I'm just demonstrating the main things. Okay. Now I'm going to change our mission to heading 1, heading 2, and I'll make this one spicy. So all our readers will now have H heading 2. Right. Let's make it 20. 6. I'll leave it like this. Yeah. So what I've done, I've made who we are, our achievements and conclusion all heading 1. So this is my heading style, okay? Then I made our mission and our leader heading 2. So having these in place, I will now make my table of contents. So to make your table of contents, you go to references, you choose table of contents, and here you can choose either to do an automatic table, which we will do, or you could easily make your own manually. Okay, so again, if you're not happy with this way that I'm showing you, please feel free to do it manually. Alright, so I'm going to press on automatic, and up here you'll see that I have my table of contents. I'll just bring this down to the other page. There we are. So this is my table of contents for my handbook. So this is my cover page. This is my table of contents. You see here we have contents. This is who we are, then our mission, our leaders, our achievements, and conclusion. So what I will do now, I will just put them on the right pages. So I'm bringing up these words. I'm bringing this down to page 2. Our leaders. I'm changing our achievements as well to another page, and conclusion will go on the last page. So there we are. So I have a 6-page document. 6-page document here. Nope, even not 6. Let me just this done as well. That's it. So it's a 7. Right. Okay, I like how this looks. The point I wanted to show you is you could easily build your table of contents. So there you see, I just made an update on my table. But the main thing I want you to know is, to make a table of contents, you just have to know what goes on each page, and then you can just use a style. So you need to make sure you choose your main headings as heading 1, your subheadings as your heading 2, and if you want to have subheadings under your subheading, then choose heading 3. Okay, and then you go to references and choose table of contents and choose automatic table. Again, this is one way. You could have also have built it manually by pressing manual and then entering the information yourself. Alright, so I hope this helps, and I'll just make this bigger as well. I think it's too small, so I'll just make it a bit bigger, like this. Home, I'll choose 20. There we are. That's much better. Right, so that is my table of contents, and I hope this was helpful to you. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you is how to track changes. So let's say I wanted to change some words, and then I sent my file to someone else to have a look at my documents, and they made changes, and I wanted to see what they changed. Then this is where tracking changes has its purpose. So to do this, you go to review, you choose track changes, and it's also good, please note, to choose review. Go to reviewing panel or reviewing pane, sorry, and choose vertical or horizontal. Here I'm choosing vertical, and this will tell you the names of everyone who made the change. So for example, let's say I wanted to change handbook to 2015. You see it here, it says Mary changed this section to 2015. But let's say I wanted to change it back to 2016, or to go to any other year. I could simply go to review, go to track changes, change username to Edward, put in my initials, and then if I change it now to 2016, there you will see Edward changed the 5 to a 6, and I could do this along my whole document. So I could even go down to here, and say we have been providing services for more than 8 years. Now, I'm not going to put data in all my sections, because this is simply to demonstrate how to do a table of contents automatically and how to track your changes. Alright, so I hope you've understood what I've just showed you. Please pause and play this video until you understand what I've done. Okay, so just to do a recap, I built my table of contents by having my text ready, and then using styles from the home tab, I chose heading 1, heading 2 where applicable, and then I went to references and did an automatic table of contents based on heading 1 and heading 2. So you can see very clearly it states heading 1 here and heading 2. So if you want to do automatic table of contents, you need to make sure you use heading 1 as your main heading, and then heading 2 as your sub, and heading 3 if you choose to do so. And then to track changes, we went to review, then you choose track changes. if you want to change the name of the user, you press on change username, and then to see who made the changes, you must choose review pane and choose reviewing pane vertical or horizontal. In this case I chose vertical. Alright, so that is how you do the table of contents and your tracking of your changes. So in this session we covered 4 things. I hope these sessions were helpful, and if you know these 4 things, then you will be ready for your level 3 assessment. Thank you. Goodbye.